The final thing you need in order to be divinely guided by God is to be quiet. Now, a quiet environment can help, but a quiet spirit is needed in order to be divinely guided by God, because you communicate to God via your spirit. So that means a quiet spirit is needed in order to hear the voice of God, because if your spirit is loud and noisy and it's not settled, then you can't hear the voice of God, because quietness brings focus, and if you're not focused, then you can't hear the voice of God. Because the voice of God is not an earthquake, it's not a volcano, it's not a dragon that sounds like
arise and burn your village,
but it's a still small voice, as it says in 1 Kings chapter 19 verse 11 to 12. And he said, "Go forth and stand upon the mount before the Lord. And behold, the Lord passed by, and a great and strong wind rent the mountains, and brake in pieces the rocks before the Lord. But the Lord was not in the wind. And after the wind was an earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake was a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire was a still small voice." So the Lord's verse is not an earthquake, a fire, or a whirlwind. The voice of the Lord is a still small voice. Obviously, a quiet environment can help, but most importantly, a quiet spirit is needed, and it can be cultivated even in a noisy area around you. If you have a quiet spirit, even when there's a noisy area around you, you can still enjoy and hear the glorious voice of God. So that's the end of the 6 things you need in order to be divinely guided by God.